Hello everyone, Koye. So I am trying out a different setup right now with this whole space. Let me know what you think about it. Give me a thumbs up if you like, or comment down below if you wanna. Today's video, I wanted to talk about my vegan journey. So for those of you who have watched my previous Get Ready With Me video, I mentioned that I have decided to go vegan for Lent, and Lent is over, but I'm still vegan. So I actually wanted to take you through as to why I continued on this vegan lifestyle and just share with you a couple of my experiences and all that jazz. So let's get into the backstory real quick, shall we? So before becoming vegan, I tried out different sorts of dietary lifestyles. I've been a pescatarian, a vegetarian, I've done paleo, and now I am a vegan. And let me just go to the paleo thing really quick. So I became paleo because of my ulcerative colitis. I am a strong believer that what you put into your body will help heal you or destroy you. So I decided to go paleo because, I wanted to get rid of processed foods and minimize the inflammation that I got constantly due to my ulcerative colitis. And different things that caused the inflammation was dairy products and some gluten products and all of that. So when I became paleo, I completely got rid of meats and dairies and anything and everything that was processed, anything containing high fructose corn syrup, anything containing GMOs and all that. So that's what I did when I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. And right now, as we speak, my ulcerative colitis is in remission, which means I am no longer inflamed. I do not have any sort of inflammation, and my bowel movements are pretty good. They're pretty decent. Hopefully that's not too much information, but I just wanted to share with you guys what, I was going through, like really going through. My decision to go vegan was something completely random, to be honest with you. I was raised Catholic, even though I'm not like hardcore Catholic and stuff. I still wanted to participate in Lent, and I wanted to give up something for 40 days and 40 nights because I'm the type of person that just wants to test out my willpower and just my commitment to something. And so I decided to go vegan for several reasons. For one, Alan really wasn't down with the meat eating. At the time, he was pescatarian and I ate meat and things, and so I wanted to become vegan, and actually I convinced him to go vegan with me. And that actually made this whole journey a lot easier when you have the people around you that are eating the same way and things. It makes buying foods and eating foods and going to restaurants just so much easier. Another reason why I decided to go vegan is because, for those of you who don't know, I have rabbits. Plural. They're plural now. I have rabbits. So I have Skylar and Tashi. I kind of feel bad just eating meat in front of them, you know what I mean? Like, I look at them and I think,
geez, you two are just so blessed to have me,
Like, imagine all the other animals out there that are suffering right now. The third reason I decided to go vegan was due to health reasons. There was really nothing wrong with me, but I feel like I could have benefited more from eating a plant-based diet. Back when I was eating meat, I did kind of feel lethargic, and I'm gonna be honest, I was feeling a bit constipated too. So, going vegan and eating a lot of fiber and just plants and things would possibly help me become more regular, hopefully I'm not like I took the plunge February 13th up until May 25th, and the journey was actually pretty easy. And Alan and I actually started this iCloud photo library of all our dishes. So we would take photos of our breakfast, lunch, and dinner and send it to each other. That way we got inspiration. And I would also go on Pinterest and some other blogs like The Minimalist Baker, which I really love. They do mainly vegan dishes, so I would also go to them for inspiration. And Alan would also send me inspiration as well. And so it was just like a a really easy back and forth. I end up doing a lot of research on being vegan, and I learned so much, especially about like wines and things. I didn't even know that wine was filtered through like animal bones and eggs and milk casein and all that stuff. Like, the information's all out there. You can go to PETA.org and just find that information out, because it's like true story. It's real life. You know what I mean? Going vegan has also inspired me to start a windowsill garden, which I got, I got it going on right now. And, I do have some work to do on that garden, but for the most part, I am doing well. I'm growing romaine lettuce and endives and lemongrass and asparagus and arugula and just so many greens, because one of the things I want to do is save money. Now, if you ask me if being vegan is cheaper or more expensive than eating a regular diet, I'm gonna be honest with you and say I don't know. I do end up eating a lot of food, but that's just me, that's just me. But, I kind of feel like with a regular diet of eating meat does cost a lot more money than vegetables. And so, if I would have to guess, I would say that being vegan is a bit cheaper, but it's really hard to say, because when you're vegan, you do eat a lot more because you have to, get all those calories in. But I really want to know what your thoughts are on that, whether vegan is more expensive or more affordable, in the comment section down below, because I really want to hear from you guys if you are vegan or not. Let me know what you think about that, because I'm curious to know. So obviously it's after May 25th, which is the ending of Lent, and I'm still vegan, and so is Alan. And I decided to continue on this journey for a couple of reasons. For one, the mass killings of animals, it just kind of puts a really weird feeling in my stomach. Like, I don't feel good watching those sorts of things, and I kind of feel like if you watch those things too, you'd be more aware of what's going on in the food industry. Like, it's really depressing. And like, think about it. If those animals are dying in such a grueling and agonizing way, why would you want to put that energy in your body, Like, why would you want to put all that pain and that suffering in your body? I really feel like the emotions of animals when they die transfer onto you when you put them in your system. And so I don't know if that's like for real or true or not, but I don't feel good. I don't feel good about that. Another reason why I've decided to stay vegan is due to some issues that have been going on in my family right now. If you follow me on Snapchat, then you know my dad is not well right now, and I truly feel that it's due to the foods that he was eating. He was eating a lot of sugars, putting a lot of sugar in his coffee, eating a lot of processed foods and salt, and eating a lot of meat. And I truly feel that you are what you eat, and if you're eating healthy and you're eating good and you're eating well, then your body will reflect that. And so I have decided to become the example for my family, Like, I really want them to see that this lifestyle is something positive and something good and something to consider. Another reason why I decided to continue on this vegan journey is because I think it's so powerful for me to be able to stand my ground and say no and be just adamant and confident in that. When I tell some people that I'm vegan, they're like,
"Oh, really? How's that going?"
It's kind of like they pity me. I don't understand why they feel so sorry for me. To be honest, like, all the foods that I've been trying, I truly and honestly feel that I am not missing out. Like, so many great things that are substitutes for meat are oyster mushrooms in general, chickpea burgers and things like that. And there's this really cool thing called Beyond Beef, which tastes like ground beef. There's no soy or GMOs in it. I picked it up at Whole Foods. Really great options for folks who want to try a meatless diet. Trust me, I am not missing out, and I feel totally fine. I feel just so good about myself. I feel like it's easy to quit something, and I don't want it to be easy for me. I want this challenge. I want to be challenged, and I want to grow, because if I'm resisting all these temptations, then there's nowhere to go but up, and I'm trying to stay lifted. You feels me? So as far as me being vegan, I do want to talk about makeup. Now, obviously, all of my makeup is not vegan. All of it's not cruelty free. I get that. I definitely do want to make that transition into cruelty-free and vegan product. All right, that's all for this video today. I really hope you enjoyed it and found this informative. And if you did, please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. That way I know these are the types of videos that you want to see from me. I definitely want to incorporate more chit-chatty videos on this channel. I definitely want to express more of my opinions, even though it makes me so nervous and a little scared to do so. But I'm going to do my best. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to do things that, you know, do things that make me afraid, you know? I also plan on doing a what I eat in a day vegan edition video. Don't worry, I got you. I'm just waiting to get my new equipment, and then after that, trust me, we gonna be good. Cause trust me, I got some recipes. Okay? Also share this video with anyone who is thinking about making that transition, or at least trying it out for 30 days. It doesn't hurt to try out something for 30 days and see how it makes you feel. You know, remember to subscribe because I make videos every single week for you all. I want to thank you so much for watching and supporting and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.